Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome to my channel USA with T. I'm really sorry for being detached this days due to severe illness. Let's begin with conflicts and its consequences. This is not just a war between Iran, Israel, and the United States. This is a crisis that is silently entering your home, your wallet, and your future. Right now, missiles are flying, alliances are shifting, and global powers are taking sides. But while leaders argue strategy and dominance, it is ordinary people, families, workers, small businesses who are paying the real price. Because this war is no longer confined to the battlefield. It has already reached gas stations, grocery stores, airports, and financial markets across the world. As tensions rise, oil and gas supplies from the Middle East, one of the most critical energy hubs on Earth, are being disrupted. Nearly 20% of the world's oil passes through this region, and even a small disruption sends shockwaves across the global economy. And we are already seeing the consequences. Fuel prices are rising. In the United States and across many countries, gasoline costs are climbing again, putting pressure on everyday people. Experts warn that if this conflict continues, oil prices could surge dramatically, pushing inflation even higher. But it doesn't stop at fuel. When energy prices go up, everything goes up. Food becomes more expensive, transportation costs increase, businesses raise prices, and suddenly the cost of living becomes heavier for millions of people who had nothing to do with this conflict. This is how war spreads economically. Global trade is also being hit. Shipping routes are under threat, especially near critical passages like the Strait of Hormuz. Companies are rerouting ships, increasing delivery times, and adding costs that eventually reach consumers like you. Flights are being diverted, tourism is collapsing in key regions. International travel is becoming longer, more expensive, and more uncertain. Entire economies that depend on tourism are slowing down. And the impact goes even deeper. Critical supply chains are breaking, from oil to natural gas, even to materials used in healthcare and technology. Global industries are starting to feel the pressure. Stock markets are reacting, investors are nervous, economists are warning of something even more dangerous: rising prices combined with slowing growth. In simple terms, life becomes more expensive while opportunities shrink. And yet, amid all this chaos, one truth remains clear. No matter who is blamed, no matter who claims victory, the real loss is shared by the world. Because wars like this don't just destroy cities. They destabilize economies, they divide nations, and they create a future filled with uncertainty. For the people watching this, from the United States to Europe, from Asia to the Middle East, this is no longer their war. This is a global problem. And maybe the most important question we should all be asking is, how long can the world afford conflicts like this before the cost becomes too heavy for everyone? Because in a world already struggling with rising prices, uncertainty, and division, another war is the last thing humanity needs.